Greetings from the Beach Hut. I'm here to do my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week this time is actually a collection again. It is the new collection by Pumpkin and Poppy, Veggie Beauty on YouTube, and it is her truly outrageous collection. This was difficult for me to pick this week. I knew I wanted color coming off my week of neutrals, which was really hard for me. One thing that I wanted to do a shadow of the week for, and I still might, is Makeup Geek's red shadow called Bitten. It's a brick red color, and I thought about that, especially once I got the July 2012 Glamour Doll Eyes red color in, because that was pretty, and I thought, ooh, it would be nice to kind of play around with these reds. The other one was, I thought, oh, I should do the Glamour Doll Eyes Summer Girl collection because it's gone on sale. I still might do the Summer Girls. That might be next week that I will do the Summer Girls. But in the meantime, I was really excited to see a new collection from Pumpkin and Poppy, and I decided I would do that. The new collection by Pumpkin and Poppy has 7 products, 6 eyeshadows, and 1 blush. I'm going to just flash them up here really fast because I will be playing with them through the week, and you will see them, and I can swatch them then, and I will be foiling them and doing other things. I do have out my Veggie Beauty foiling medium. Let me start with the cream shadow. The cream shadow is this color called Aja, I think. This is based off of Gem and the Holograms. It's a cultural reference, I don't know. I'm 53, I'm old, but apparently there is something called Gem and the Holograms. I didn't even Google it. And this is all based off that. Anyway, Aja, Periwinkle Cream. First time that I have tried a Pumpkin and Poppy cream shadow. It is supposed to have a pink glow to it, so it'll be kind of fun to play with that. The other blue in this collection is this color Stormer. She describes Stormer as a bright primary blue with teal in it, and all of her colors have a kind of color, and then they usually have either holographic or shimmer or something underneath, so that you're always getting kind of levels of color. This one is no different. I can't quite read my notes to see what those undertones are. I think it might be orange and green glitter, but when we're talking about that, we're not really talking about a whole lot of play there. It's just a little bit of play in the light. So if you're looking here, what you're seeing mostly is that primary bluish teal. Another color in that collection is this color Gem. This is a fuchsia color. There it is. And this really beautiful, gorgeous green. This is Pizzazz. Look at that. I'm going to have some fun with Pizzazz. Might have to swatch that one too. There it is. Really lovely. There is this nice crease color Shayna. And it is a purple, but it looks like a very, ooh, and it has quite vividly pink. Now this one I do see the dimension in almost right away. There it is, that purple, and you can see the pink shimmers in there. So we'll see if that works for me as a crease color. It does rub out a bit, so I think that'll make it very, very usable. And the last one is this kind of gold, ooh, almost opened it upside down, I do that all the time, this gold highlighter color called Roxy. And I'm going to be glad to have this because when I used the Arabian Nights collection, I did really miss, that's a creamy one too. It's not a cream shadow, it's just the formulation of the pigments is very, very creamy, and I think that's going to be a beautiful highlight color. When I used the Arabian Nights collection, I really did miss having that kind of lighter color to play with, and I ended up moving in my Laranine Opal Aura into that collection so that I had it. So those are the shadows that I will be playing with. This collection also came with this beautiful, beautiful, vibrant blush, and I am looking forward to playing with that. It is a coral blush, and it does have quite nice pink undertones. I'm going to put it on really, really heavy here, and as you can see, I'll have to be careful with that one because on me, everything is very bright, but it is going to rub out nicely. I love this idea of having this one that is kind of orange undertones but very pinky. While I'm talking about blushes, let me just go ahead and talk about some other blush choices I took out for the week. As always, I seem to have a lot of them. I did pull out my 100% Pure in berry and strawberry. There's the strawberry. Still trying to just make sure I don't neglect that entirely, because then I'll have to throw it away eventually, and I don't want to throw it away when I haven't used it. I will keep out my Shimmering Grace powder for a highlight, just in case I want. Those are some pink choices. Some other pink choices would be this Rose Gold blush, also by Pumpkin and Puppy, and I like that blush a lot. This is one of her NARS dupes, and it makes a gorgeous blush. Really, really like it. I also kept out from Pumpkin and Puppy Raja and Cave of Wonders. Raja, for me, whoa, way too intense. It is a deep adobe kind of color. And I like to mix that with Cave of Wonders, which is an all-over face powder. And when I mix the Raja and the Cave of Wonders, I come up with this amazing kind of beautiful ocean sands color. Our sand here is that kind of coppery, shimmery deep sand. So I like that combination. I can also use Cave of Wonders when I want to highlight and I don't want it to be that pinkish highlight from the Philosophy Shimmering Grace product. For contour this week, I still have out my Bare Essentials Warmth mixed with Fair, the foundation in Fair, and I also have this Oak Bark contouring powder from Pumpkin and Poppy. I like to use this when I'm going more into the pinky mauves, and to use the Warmth when I'm more over into the peachy corals. So that's how I kind of make a decision which of those contours I want. For foundation this week, I'm not sure, but I guess now is the time to make the decision. I was going to pull out my Bare Essentials again. If I pull out my foundation, Bare Minerals, I have the Fair, which is too light for me right now because I do have some color. The Bisque, I'm a little afraid it's the right color, but I'm afraid it's too heavy and I might get those clogged pores again. Even though I will not dump that in the cream and put it on. I'll apply it properly. I think what I'm going to do is just do what I did today. And what I did today was I just used this tinted mineral veil. That's what it looks like. It's not too dark for me. Rather than using it to set everything afterwards, I just put it on before, and so that kind of worked as almost like a primer. I did pull out my luminous primer from 100% Pure. I still have quite a bit of this product left and I need to use it up. Not sure whether I'll use it this week, but I'll kind of play around with putting that under or not, and just keep going with it. For right now, it's kind of in here to say, this is still in your kit, but I feel funny using those primers when I'm not using liquid foundation. I know you can use it with powder, but I really think it makes the settling worse as opposed to better. So I tend to like to use the powders with spray on a brush and add some moisture, and then usually I'll spritz afterwards as well. For concealer this week, really nothing new. I'm going to be using Tarte's The Eraser. Laura Geller's Real Deal Concealer does have parabens, so this is a product that's in my Project Concealer Pan. I'm just going to get to the end of this, pitch it, and nothing like that will come back in. Instead, I'll replace it with a natural product. Not sure what yet, because I'm having a double of a time finding a natural concealer I like. Many of the other categories have been just a piece of cake, including foundation, but concealer has been a devil. Fusion of color, I am using their light yellow powder, and I mix this with Bare Essentials foundation in Fair just to make it a little bit lighter for me, and that's what I use to cover the evil age spots. For mascara, 100% Pure in Black Tea. I do still have this other mini open, which is in the Blackberry, which is kind of more of a plummy color, and I don't know if I will reach into that or not. For lipsticks, I will probably be reaching a lot for my Buxom Big and Healthy lipsticks. I usually do. That's what I have on today. It's Berlin. But I did pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip glosses. This is Philosophy. All their glosses, I think, are called A Kiss is Divine. However, this one is called Divine Kiss. It's actually the name of it. This is another of theirs. It's a very, very vibrant pink. I thought it might be pretty if I start playing with that fuchsia, and it's Raspberry Passion. And still another bright one. This is Guava Melon. Those are the Philosophy ones. Here is my Suresh in Lindsay, which I love. This is the one that has all of those different colors. This looks so fantastic with that pumpkin and poppy rose gold blush. These two in tandem, one of my favorite combos. So I will have that out. And I have this Stila lip glaze in grapefruit. For eyeliners, I have this 100% pure cream shadow liner in chocolate. I also have my Celestial Crow by Glamour Doll Eyes and my 100% black tea gel liner. And that should get me through. Those offer me enough possibilities as liners. Okay, I feel prepared for the week now. I have all my makeup pulled and ready to go. I am going to probably be using my Maybelline color tattoos to pop those colors, even if it's just the Too Cool, the white one, to make sure that I get some really vibrant color out of those pigments, although they're plenty pigmented and I usually do get beautiful color from them. Again, it's the Truly Outrageous collection by Pumpkin and Poppy. It is her new collection. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, let me know what you're thinking, what you're doing. I really do appreciate the comments, and I learned so much from them. You're always directing me to new products or telling me about things, and I really enjoy that. Thank you so much. Bye.